Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Again, we're back on the Mariner 8-horse today. I think we diagnosed last time that we had a CDI issue, so that's what we're going to replace. And so stay tuned. We'll see if we get this baby fired up and everything running right. So thanks for watching and stay tuned. Probably a 10 milliliter. Give her a try. Not real confident in this now because the resistances are pretty close, out of spec, but they're pretty close to the old one. So I'm wondering if it's something like related to under the flywheel, but everything seemed to check out there too. So I don't. Very confused by all of this. Well, and maybe it's just it had a bad ground wire. That could be. I did sand that surface, get the paint off as much as possible. So my ground should be good, but could be the ground wire itself on the old CDI could be bad. So something as stupid as that. Pick everything back up. Okay. And mark that. Now everything's back to being assembled. I just need to get my spark testers. Give it a try. I'll spin this around so you can see it. Yeah, close the door. Okay, let's see what we see. Well, look at that. We have spark. Yes, we do. I hope you've seen that, because I sure did, and I'm very happy to see that. So we do have spark. Now I'll get the barrel filled up, or maybe I can just use the ears. Hook the hose up to her, and we'll go from there.
I'll use these. I don't know if I can. But I don't have to fill that whole barrel. I think that'll work just fine. And open the door and bring in the hose. So I have to get fuel. Yeah, is that water? Is that fuel? That bowl feels a little bushy though. Let's see what happens. Choke it. Very strange.
The owner told me that he had just had the carburetor rebuilt by a professional mechanic. So that's what I suspect is the problem. Not to say that professional mechanics are the problem, it's just that the carburetor was the problem.
The carburetor's all plugged up. That could be. And I get your compression on this. I believe I got like 125 or 130 in each cylinder, if I remember right. I got fuel. Felt it firm up. See it come out of the fuel filter. Maybe the pump is bad. That's the next thing probably to look at. It's on start. I'd have to pull that whole thing apart to get to that bad boy. Well, it's going to have to get done eventually. So, into the fuel pump is right there. Oh, the fuel pump's attached right to the carburetor. This is one of those where the fuel pump ties right into the carburetor. Well, let's take the air box off, see what I see. Thought maybe I'd have a running motor today. But let's not give up hope yet. Yeah, the fuel pump ties right on. It's connected right to the carburetor. So when you do a carburetor rebuild or cleaning, you probably have to rebuild the pump as well. That'd be a good idea to do it at the same time, but I'm not sure what's wrong. It's not behaving. Ugly. Let's see. Oh, it's firm. Let's see. I see a puddle of gas right here. Yeah, that's what that is. So it's kind of strange. There's a bunch of gas right inside this gearbox, but not got there. That's it. No, it's gas. Should do that without the water running. You don't understand. Take the carburetor off and to get a rebuild package for it, and maybe the pump too. Be the best thing to do. It's old. I think it's a 76. I'm not sure, 73, something like that. But it's an old motor, and it probably is ready for a new pump anyway. So what you didn't see is I just took the carburetor off and I cleaned it really well. Used some carb cleaner, sprayed out all the ports, cleaned out all the emulsion tube, the holes, everything. They were plugged. I think the pump's okay. And I took that apart too. It was an assembly, so I took it all apart, just looked at it, cleaned it, put it back. So I saved you the agony of going through that. So we're going to just prime the pump, choke it, and see what happens now. might be plugged. Might have some junk in it. Gotta clean that out. Enjoying this tonight. So I'm going to call the customer. I'm going to let her know what she's running. And it might not be too long in its future that it needs a water pump. I don't know. Maybe that tube needs cleaned out. So that's something I'll have to look at. I'm not exactly sure where that discharge is coming from. Looks like it's under the power head, but there's no tube going to it. So that's not a mystery, so we'll have to figure that out. Anyway, she's running. CDI was the problem, so we changed it out, got spark, and the carburetor needed cleaning. So stay tuned for the next one. God only knows when it'll appear. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. We appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe.